Hey everybody, and welcome back to my channel. My name's Thomas if you're brand new, and I make videos every single week here on YouTube. So in today's video, I'm going to be showing you how I tuck this mop of hair into my caps. It's a very strategic thing that I do, and because I'm growing my hair out right now, wearing caps is something that I'm doing a lot more frequently, so I thought it meshed in with the whole period that my channel's in at the moment. And yeah, I posted a photo on my Instagram the other day, and a guy called Damien Lopez commented on that photo saying, is there a way that you tuck your hair into that hat? And there is a way that I do it, and because my hair is so big, it's, you know, there's a little bit of an art to it, so I'm going to show you that today. Anybody with really thin, fine hair, you could probably get away with this technique without having to wet it, but because my hair is so big, I'm going to go and wet it right now, and then I'm going to be back and I'll show you how I do it. It's very easy, very simple, doesn't take much. BRB. Okay, I am back and my hair is now wet. Woo! So yeah, the reason that I wet my hair is because it's so much more tameable when it is wet, so that's what we're going to do. Now this is super simple. All you need is about 4 bobby pins, you need a hat, and you also need a head of hair, like me. First thing I do is I will grab it all on top of my head like this, and I'll pat these sides down. Look how long they're getting, they're so long now. I don't like being ugly. One thing I really wanted to point out is you want to kind of group the hair on top or more towards the front of the head. Because if you look at a hat, like a hat, here we've got this puffy bit here, and then at the back there's no real puff area. Your head mainly takes up this area. So by grouping your hair at the front of your head, you can kind of fill up this big puffy gap and let your head take over this part. So when we're grouping our hair together, you really want to kind of get every single long piece that you can. When your hair's wet, it's easier to group. So that's kind of part of the reason why I do that as well. And then what I'll do is I just start curling it around itself, and I start like making a little platform there. And kind of when I flatten it out as much as I possibly can, I will just start pinning it randomly. There's no real spot that you have to randomly pin it into, but you just start chucking them in one by one. And if I haven't said enough already, just make it as flat as possible, okay? Yeah, that's looking pretty good to me. It doesn't look very attractive like this, absolutely, I can totally agree with that. But then, once you've grouped and flattened the hair at the front of your head like this, simply, you just put the cap on. It's that easy. And then ruffle up the sides, put them down, maybe tuck a little bit of a duck bum out there to give the illusion of like, what, hair? There's no hair there. What are you talking about? And literally, that is all you have to do. I actually think this one's a pretty good job, to be honest. I might just zoom it in a little bit and show you. Lighten that up. I'm getting a bit sweaty in here. Whew. Oh. So if you have a look, you could barely even tell that I've got 13 inches of hair sitting underneath this cap, right? Pretty good job. If your hair is super wiry, even wirier than mine, you might want to use a bit of... If your hair is super wiry, you might want to use a little bit of wax or something on the sides to keep it a little bit more tame. But this is literally like my go-to thing for when I'm having a bad hair day or if I can't be fucked. It's the best. And the bobby pins, I think, are one of the main factors in this. So if you don't have any bobby pins, they're very cheap. You can get them from the corner store, or if all else fails, just raid your sister's hair drawer or something like that, because sisters always have them. And I steal a lot of my sister's bobby pins, but she doesn't know that unless she's going to watch this video. So just keep that on the down low, will ya? So yeah, I hope you found this quite informative, especially if you're growing your hair out. Ever since I mentioned that I was growing my hair out, so many of you have said that you are as well. Some of you even said that I inspired you to start growing your hair out, which is actually super awesome. I feel great that I'm having an impact on people like that. But yeah, this is one really cool way that you can just hide it all, forget about it for the day. Another thing I did want to mention as well is you always want to be prepared. So you never know if there's going to be some fuckwit out there that just takes your hat and runs, or if your hat falls off, or if for some whatever reason when you're out you can't wear your hat anymore. Always wear a hair tie on your wrist. I always have a hair tie on my wrist if I'm not wearing it in my hair, because honestly, it's not a good look if the hat falls off and you don't have any other plan B. So just make sure you've always got a hair tie on your wrist and you will be sweet. Okay guys, so that's pretty much all I have for you this week. I hope you found this useful. I will be back next week with another video. I'm not going to tell you what it is, going to keep it a secret, and the winners of the giveaway should be announced tomorrow. So make sure you keep your eyes out for that. I'm really excited to announce that, because there was so many cool hairdos that came in over that, and yeah, I can't wait to share it with you. So yeah, thanks for coming back. Make sure you hit the subscribe button if you're brand new and you want to see more videos that are hair related, or pretty much just diverse, beautiful content that promotes being yourself. That's what I do, okay? Yeah, give this video a thumbs up and I'll see you next week for another one, okay? Goodbye!